What's up, everyone? We're back for some more Gundam Evolution gameplay. We are going to be playing another Susanowo match here. I did warn you guys I was going to try and do another one in the ranked game type, and this is going to be it here. And this match started off a little bit weird. Our sixth person did not join right at the start, so I actually thought the match was going to get canceled, but they did manage to rejoin before that 30-second mark. So they are in now, but since we were down, it was basically a 5v6 starting off there. We are going to kind of have to give up the point for free, and then see if we can get back in on it afterwards. Now, we've kind of got a bit of a juggernaut comp going on here. We have two healers combined with Susanowo, and you've probably seen, Methuss, Melee Zaku before, or Methuss, Susanowo before, and it's pretty strong. We didn't actually coordinate at all. I am in a party with our two healers, with the Methuss and Unicorn, but we did not discuss it beforehand. This was not something planned. I just decided to pick Susanowo, and they picked those two. So we got a potential here to go for that kind of comp where just keeps Susanowo alive for a long time. He just keeps getting more armor from getting kills as well. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But they are actually doing the same thing. Maybe they didn't coordinate it as either. They also have this Susanowo with the double healer. But we have claimed back the point now. We're just trying to retake, but we're doing some damage here. This Gundam ends up being pretty strong, so keep an eye on him. He's probably their best player we face off against in this match. Definitely have some troubles with him later on. But we were able to retake the point here after a bit of a rough start. And we're down 11%, but that's not too bad. And we're moving down to B, which usually is pretty good for the melees. We've got this high ground position here, too. I get a nice tri-punisher on the two of them. They also poke me a bit, so I'm going to have to wait for a sec. And we are down. We lost our Ashimar, but it's just turning in the point, and I try to go for that quick beam shock him into high-speed melee attack, but he does grab me. That's actually the first time I've seen that interaction. You'd think it would happen more often, because, turn A does grab melees more than everyone else, but it's actually pretty hard for turn A to get it on Susanowo unless he's up close and meleeing you, because that dash is instant. And so you kind of have to predict it beforehand, which is what he did there. But if, Susanowo's patient, he can kind of wait it out. It's unlike Melee Zaku, who has to be in close, or Barb, who kind of telegraphs when he's coming in. Susanowo can hit you with the slow, and then he can choose to wait it out a bit if he wants. So it's actually not as big of a counter as you might think. Still probably not bad, but right there he did get the grab. I mean, it sent me flying way past from where the grab happened. But now I've overextended a little bit here, but we do pick up the kill on the Methuss. And now I've got one of my healers with me, and here comes the second one, and I'm gonna go ahead and pop that G maneuver with the energy cable going off, and a quick double kill on those two, grouped up perfectly for me. I think we denied that Unicorn V Magnum in the process as he was just starting it up there. And then we cleaned up that Gundam as well, and it looked really good for us. We did clean up that fight very well, but B point only has a little bit of time left, so even if we hold it for the remaining 3 seconds or so, we are still going to be down by about 30%. We're going to make our way back to that C point, or actually, I don't think we've had C point yet. This is going to be the first for this round. We pick up that Susanowo while he was in his G maneuver. Ringside goes through that axe. Guess he narrowly missed that turn A because I didn't see the stun on him. And then, speaking of narrowly, he narrowly clipped me with the tip of his fingers there on that sumo throw. I managed to take him out anyway since he was kind of back too far. And right here, I made a pretty big misplay. I was trying to just use my standard melees to knock Gundam onto the point so my team could attack him. And after I hit him with the first set of melees, I started charging beam shock him because I thought he would fall down and I could get that slow on him. But just the two melee hits were not enough to knock him down. I should have just kept swinging, but since, beam chakram and regular melee both use your primary attack button, I started doing the charging, and then I couldn't melee right away, and it kind of threw me off, so kind of bad there. We really should have just been able to hold C point starting off there if I had not died in a dumb fashion. But we are picking up some kills here. Snoo's a little far forward. Might be able to get him as well, and I get some good damage on the Gundam, but he's too far back. I'm gonna go ahead and knock New away, but I take a ton of damage in the process. So, still having trouble retaking here. It's down to 20 seconds left on the point. Let's see if I can duel Susanowo in this little cubby area. I think he got the health pack, and we're both just whiffing melees left and right, but I do manage to take him out with help from my team. And I think I probably wouldn't have if I had my team helping me there. He was all alone, and I had some friends coming in. But now with 1 second left on the point, it looks like, yeah, after what really should have been a first take for us there, we failed to get it, and then they held it for basically the whole thing. And now we're going to have to end on B point. But I get a nice little dash. This new Gundam didn't go too far to fall down. It landed perfectly at the end of that corridor to knock him back towards the rest of my team where they finished him off. Now we're going back down to B again. This time I do get the turn A without getting grabbed. Going to make sure to deny that repair. But I am pretty low, and their Susanowo is on me as well, but my cooldowns are up. We're able to take him out, and this is looking promising. We do have a good setup for B this time. I'm not going to overextend into that Gundam up top. But I am getting poked away by that Methuss turret a bit. Just gonna chill back here for a bit of healing. So we had to hold this for a long time, even if we hold it for the full duration, we have to hold it for a bit longer after that. But we've got the combo going again, Trans Am with energy cable, pushing in, getting a lot of collateral damage with those high-speed melee attacks. And I decide I'm not done yet. Gonna try and go for this Unicorn, who really, I think, should have gone back to spawn. We decided to go over here, get to finish him off. And there's the Gundam again. Gonna juke him a bit while Trans Am ends. And I considered chasing him here. I didn't really catch a sight of him and figured, yeah, maybe not best to 1v1 Gundam without any support or extra armor going right now. I'm gonna flank over here again, just force that Methuss to back up, awkwardly melee the turret, and then come back in to help finish off this new if I can. Actually, didn't even get an assist on him there. I should have just meleeed instead of try punishing at close range. But time is about to run out, and like I said, we're gonna have to hold it for about another 10 seconds or so afterwards. Pushing a little aggressively here, just trying to keep him off the point, but maybe a bit too hard. But Unicorn going for a hero repair, actually manages to get it amidst the Trans Am from the enemy Susanowo. And we finish him off, but since I had been repaired, I'm not getting any armor for my kills anymore due to that glitch with the passive. But I'm juking this dude Gundam. Boy, he's got his shield up, just hovering in the air. Get behind him again. He does go down, and all I had was like 14 health remaining. And that is enough. Managed to bring a really big comeback there on point B in order to take the first round. So we have to see if we can do it the next time without needing such a big comeback. Alright, starting off the next round on A point once again. This time though we've got our full 6 members, but it looks like they've counterpicked, bringing out that Marsai to deal with probably mainly me, but also we don't really have any shields on our team, so it could be good against the majority of us. But thankfully I am picked up again, was not able to finish me off, but like I said before, that passive is going to be bugged, so I will not be getting any armor until I fully die. But with all this healing, maybe I won't need it as badly. We do get first cap on A point. Push on this turn A, make sure to dash quick before you can even think about pulling out that grab. And we do kind of have to worry about this high ground here. We don't really have anyone holding it. Did pick up a couple kills though. Just kind of waiting to see what angle they push in from. I'm going to be wary of that Marsai now that I know they have him. See him there, he is pretty low. Do manage to take him out, and I'm a bit in too deep here, but turn A doesn't seem to realize I'm back here, so I get to take out him as well. I take out our Unicorn, but I think we're going to be able to get the repair. We do. And so far, so good. We're about halfway through this point, a little over halfway through this point. And it looks like they haven't really been getting a good position to contest it yet. Susanowo on the high ground forced our heavy arms to back up, but I think he also got weakened in the process. Marsai does get a hook here, but I'm going to come from the back, try and punish him. Try Punisher does not finish there. I thought it would, and now I'm overextended a bit, not getting any armor from these kills, but team comes in and cleans him up. I actually decided to chase the gun tank here, not so much because I wanted the kill, but I was actually kind of hoping he would finish me off so I wouldn't have to deal with this bug passive any longer. But my healers keep me alive, but then I see they're going down and say, hey, maybe this is the time where I go in and just get that reset so my passive starts working again. And I do clean up there Susanowo in the process. I do go down, but I took a while dying here. This may actually have been a mistake. B point starts in 2 seconds, and I'm not going to be up in time. So maybe I should have just, you know, grinned and bared it and stuck with my bug passive for the time being. But our team is holding so far. They haven't capped it yet, but there it goes to them now. Did manage to deny a few seconds there on the point. Now we're back in. Here's that Gundam I was talking about. Probably should have popped Trans Am there, but I felt like I didn't need it, and it ended up being kind of my downfall. The rest of my team is cleaning up, not able to get the repair on me, but I'm okay with that since we have the point. Big core fighter coming in, picks up 2, but I think at least one of us is in position to get a repair. And it looks like unfortunately one of us stayed dead, but we did get the Methuss back up, so we do still have that double healer. And we're doing good on this point as well. It's kind of looking like the inverse of last round, where they start off really far ahead and we clawed it back. Now we're starting off ahead, and hopefully they can't do the reverse to us and bring it back from that. We'll go ahead and poke out that Gundam a bit, but not going to chase too hard. Might be able to get the repair on Methuss here, and that is going to be B point mostly in our favor. And we'll be making our way over to C. Just going through the underneath area here. Not sure how much of a setup they have going right now. Get some poke on Gundam, and Methuss activates his G maneuver on me. I dash up. Kind of wasted one of my dashes here. I probably should have dashed before activating my G maneuver so I could get the extra one. But Gundam's slipping through and cleaning up people behind me, and I just can't seem to hit him. He's dashing right at the time I go for my dashes. Finally finish him off, but using a whole transient G maneuver with Methuss energy cable to get basically one kill while he killed my Methuss. Not too great. And we weren't actually able to cap the point either. We're really close. That Marasai G maneuver coming in, stunning me. And although Unicorn's going to try and go for the parry, he's not going to be able to get it. And it's really unfortunate, actually, that they managed to get that cap at the start of this, because we've been contesting this whole time. But only now did they finally force us off the point, but they were getting percentage that entire time. So we're going to have to see if we can group up again. We only have the ranged Zaku G maneuver available to us right now. Not sure what else they have. They may have Butterfly at this point. Actually, they probably do, but they may be looking to save it for the final point on A. And I still can't really get in here. Me and Heavy Arms both going for the same repair pack, but they're pushing in hard. Turn A and Susanowo take us out. Looks like their whole team is basically here. And yeah, that point did not go in our favor at all. They've actually gotten pretty close to evening it up just off of that. Now about 74 to almost 60%. Dwindled from like a 60% lead to now barely only 15. The A point is going to be the last one. We start off great on this point at the start of the round, so maybe we'll do good here. Trying to sneak up on this gun a little bit, but he does spot me. Have to back up and wait for some heals. I'm not going to have my G maneuver for a while, so might not be available for this point at all. A little bit afraid that Super Nippon is going to blow up on me. Methuss does take him out. I get a good hit on Marasai there. Actually take out the Methuss behind him. I didn't even know it was there. We got a triple kill. Quadra kill, only Susanowo and Guntank left, and we're chasing Guntank here. Gonna clean that up, make sure they can't get that person out alive. Looks like we got pretty much the full team kill. The last couple spawns were coming up. But this is good. Like I said, though, we do have to watch out for that butterfly to come in. And here it comes now. I'm gonna dash away, see if I can get out, but nope, he's coming all the way back here. Does end up going down to Heavy Arms, but takes out me and one other in the process. Team does manage to get me back up, but, you know, I'm sounding like a broken record at this point, but the passive is going to be bugged once again. Really want to get this Gundam. Tried to cut him off with that dash, but he was not having any of it. Just stood his ground and did not dash away. Outgunned me in the close range. And this is looking rough. We're down quite a few. At this almost picks off Gundam, but he gets too much support with him. And time is out. We are in the extra time. About 9% for them to get. About the same as last round. So we're going to have to see if we can push in here. They've got a Barb now, actually. I think that's new. Coming up close. He trades with ranged Zaku. I see someone going to the point, so I think they're going to contest. I can get this repair, so we have more to go for it, but it looks like they did go down on their way to the point. And unfortunately, that's going to be round 2 for the enemy. Really did kind of turn around exactly how it went the first round, but flipped around for the other teams. Alright, final round here, starting off on C point for the first time. Holding back a little bit this time, because I know they have that Marasai. Fortunately, Unicorn goes down, but we do take out their Susanowo, and I'm getting shot. He's pretty bad here, but I do manage to back up. Looks like they got a hook on our Marasai, but we managed to take out theirs as well. It's a bit of a trade. Gonna make sure to finish that off before they get the repair. And now I'm kind of in a good position to flank. Methuss knows I'm here, but he's kind of weak, so there's not a whole lot he can do. He's looking for me. Drop on Gundam. Backs up a little bit, but I do finally get those melees. And finally, after struggling to kill him so much last round, I do take him out this time. Managed to get turn A as well. And here's their Susanowo. Kind of losing sight of him. Managed to get the dasher and narrowly finish him off. The armor's actually going to be helpful because I'm getting shot at by a few different people. Looks like during that they actually managed to capture it. I've got 12 HP. Don't get any from that gun tank dropping down, but we do manage to cap it back. So we are still coming out ahead so far on the C point. I don't know what else they've really changed. It looks like we actually have an Exia now. So we're rocking the double melee instead of the Z2R with Susanowo. A couple of them pushing onto the point. Managed to take out Marasai and their Susan. And they've got high ground now, but 10 seconds left. As long as we can kind of hold them back. Actually take out this Methuss. Go here to make sure to finish him off. Pretty risky play, but I managed to dunk myself back in through the hole there. Back in the lower part of C point. And I do make it out alive. And now we'll be making our way back over to A. So last time A point didn't go too well, but it did go good for us at the start of the round. So there is hope here. And with no butterfly available yet, I don't believe their turn A has been going off too hard. Right here I see a pretty good opening though. And to take out 2 Gundam, that makes 3, and that's a really good start off to A point. Basically going to be a free cap now, unless they can get someone on here to contest. I do notice they aren't still on the bar, but I guess it was a quick switch for the end of that last round. And decide not to commit to it. We are able to get a point. Starting off here, and I do have Trans Am available to me if we need it, but right now we've got a pretty good forward hold. May not be necessary. Just gonna kind of wait and see what their attempt is. Core Fighter coming out. That's the only G maneuver I've heard so far. Doesn't manage to get one kill on Exia though, so this may be their chance to push. I think Methuss might be thinking the same thing I'm thinking. We might want to use it here. Doing a big push over in that hallway. And there they go. We're going to do the combo move. Although a couple of them are already dead really before it went off. See if they're pushing in all anymore. Here comes Gundam. Just a couple shots on him. And oh no, it's looking like a repeat of last time. But I have some teammates to help me out. Really have a hard time nailing that guy down for whatever reason. We are able to finish him off. Probably didn't need the Trans Am there, but it did enough work that it was definitely worth. And we'll probably have it again by the point after this one, or close to it. There goes their Trans Am Susanowo in the back. He picks up one on the Exia. Do manage to take out his Marsai, but he's on me now, and I'm got no cooldowns up except Beam Charcoal. Marsai saves my life by getting that hook. We're able to finish him off together. See if we can get this Marsai. Well, he throws out that G maneuver. I don't actually know if it connected with anyone because he still died to Marsai. Somehow I went down. I think I was getting shot in the back by that Gundam. Methuss tried to go for the repair, wasn't able to get it. And it looks like they may be able to reclaim this point. And they could get a lot of percent off of this. If they don't, actually, we could potentially end the game here. There is enough for us to get to 100% and force it as the final point. Looks like we've got a 11th hour Mahiru pick coming out here. Can be good on B point, but I think it's better if you have the point and you're using it to spam their quarters as they approach. And you pick up a double kill here into the triple on that gun tank going to repair. That armor really saved my life there. I was taking so much damage. Go aggressive on the Gundam again. I do not take him out, but I think it was still an okay play because it got him low, forced him to use the shield and back up, and my team was able to cap the point. But you can see there, even if we hold it for the rest of the time, we are going to fall slightly short of that 100%. We are going to have to go to C point to finish it out. 5 seconds left, though. It does look like they're going to give it up for the rest of it and just make their way over to C point for a good start. Hold over there. Once again, making our way underneath. And my Mahiru buddy with me as well. He's getting that nade spam set up. Looks like actually they did not get set up on the point in time. So we actually are going to be able to get on it first. Going to be keeping my eye on that turn A. I'm sure he's got the butterfly now, and that could be the big thing to open it up for them to cap the point. We've got a couple flanks going on here. Marsai and Susanowo. Take them both out. Our Gundam Super Napalm does take out our Gundam, though. And here it comes. Just going to jump up in the air, activate Trans Am to hover a little bit more there, and no one's able to touch the point. They had the right idea, but unfortunately, last couple team members were not able to get in there in time to touch the point. And that's going to be the end, 2-1 in favor of us. And unfortunately, after a really good game for me, I do not get the MVP. Curse you, good Unicorn teammate, for doing such a good job. I was able to secure the gold damage, though, so I'm still happy with that. And I did get a very good ranked game with Susanowo. Also enough to get me into Diamond 2. So, all around a very good game. I think I could have played a lot better in that second round. But the first and third rounds went pretty well. Playing that Juggernaut playstyle ended up being pretty fun. But that's going to be it for me this time, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you want to see more, you can always catch me live on Twitch or stay tuned here for more YouTube videos. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.